Hey guys, I'm T and this is From Prison to Reform, back again with some more food stamp videos for you guys. I got a couple different perspectives for you where, okay, we could all agree that, yeah, there are people who abuse the food stamp system, right? We could all agree. But not everybody on it abuses it. And so those are a couple videos I have for you. One girl, she's going to school for biology and she's working and she depends on food stamps and they cut hers, I believe. A mom tells her daughter's story where her $200 got stolen and she took in these two boys that were in foster care and she took care of them and then she ended up adopting them, so she depends on boys and her family. So I get it, although in my opinion I feel like that you need to get up, you need to work hard, and you need to figure it out and get it done. There's no reason for you to be an able-bodied adult living off the system, having a gazillion kids so you could collect more and more and, pass on Section 8 housing from generation to generation to generations. And there's things that I could look at and agree from all sides, but at the end of the day, I'm also like, it doesn't matter. You still need to get up. You need to hustle. You need to grind. You need to do what you got to do so that not only you could work yourself out of poverty and not have to depend on this system, but two, you could show your kids that that's what life is about. You got to work hard to get the things you want. You can't just lay on your back, push out kids, and live out the system. It's never going to work out for you. It's not a good thing. So, although I can agree, there are people who abuse it. There are people who don't. There are people who, use it like they should. But let me know what you think about it. At the end of the day, I'm a taxpayer. You gotta do your thing. You got to do it, and you got to raise those kids, and you got to be a good example for those kids. Otherwise, they're going to be living with you till they're 30 or 40, and we don't want that. We want this next generation and the generation after. We want these kids to know how to work hard and fend for themselves and not just rely on people and the government to do it for them while they just do nothing. But before I start the video, please like and subscribe, turn on your notifications, that way you don't miss any more uploads from me. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
They say $2 million is getting cut off this month for the scamps. I'm about to go find out if I'm in that number, in that ratio.
DHS, y'all, what do you mean? You can make the money, but you can't make too much money. I don't know what the fuck y'all want me to do. But bitch, I need my food stamps immediately. The fuck? Damn. $300 on my card. I pull up all this thing. I'm finna go in and cop me about 2-3 baskets of some good shit. You know what I'm saying? No. Mama, take your dumb ass to Save It, get you a 5 for $25. The fuck I'm gonna do with $300? How y'all go from $1,200 to $300? It's just damn if you do, damn if you don't. God damn it. God damn it. They want me to make the money, but they don't want me to make too much. You know what? At these, fuck you in them food stamp, DHS. You a cold-blooded bitch. You a cold-hearted bitch. The fuck do you mean, DHS? I can't believe they just put $300 on my food stamp card, bitch. I don't even fucked up about it, for real. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. They say you gotta work at least 80 hours a month. Boo. I worked that in a week. Is everything okay? And what? I'm thinking, yeah, I can turn in all my little shit. Boom, 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 boom. No.
The worst part is, this is what my fridge look like right now. Literally nothing in there. And the food that's in the freezer, y'all, one of the kids had left the freezer open, so that stuff had melted and froze back. But I've been using it because that's all we had. And these folks done stole all my food stamps. Bro, when I say I am blowed, I'm beyond blowed standing here in disbelief. Don't ever think that it can't happen to you, because it can. It definitely can, y'all. Bruh, I don't know what to say, because I've been doing so good, and then this happens to me. They take all the food stamps. I was able to get some Cokes yesterday right after my food stamps hit. Before they took that, then I had got some lunch meat and some little stuff. But all that stuff down there, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. That's it. That's all we got. I don't get more food stamps till October. Two of my kids' birthdays is in October. I got another kid birthday September 11th. Like, bruh, I'm just blowed. Why today on the first day of school they still on my stamps? Y'all pray for me.
Okay, I want to reiterate something here. I posted something a few minutes ago about these food stamp complainers. Now, if you can't work, is it because you don't want to work but you can work, or is it because you can't work? There's a difference. But to those, it's ridiculous, the videos that I've been seeing lately. The one that says you taxpayers should be paying for our food stamps, or the one that says my babies deserve to get fed. My whole family deserves to get fed. We can't work right now, but they deserve to. Okay, how is that our problem, and how long have you been on the assistance? There's so many other videos that I've seen that outraged me to the point where I'm just dumbfounded at the fact that they point fingers at us taxpayers while they continue to sit on their ass and get free stuff handed to them. How is that okay? It's not. As I said in my first video, I was a single mom. Yes, I got assistance, but I worked. Then there was a point where I became a stay-at-home mom, but I still found side jobs. I still needed to do what I needed to do while I was getting help, especially getting help to get my GED. There's ways around things. There's ways to pray, for one. Two, have confidence, build that confidence, and take away the pettiness. Put it behind you. Say later. No, actually, you don't say later. Bye. Don't come back. I got this. Because what you're doing is setting up your kids to go down the same path you are, because you're complaining about how us taxpayers that bust our ass just to try to keep food in our families' home and mouths and belly. It's crazy how much food is and necessities and hygiene stuff, everything, you name it. So us taxpayers should be the one complaining more than the ones that don't pay taxes and say that we should be paying for your food so you have a full belly and whatever else that you get for free. That's not how it works. Grow up. It's high time. Be a taxpayer, and then we can talk.
Look, you know that big, beautiful bill that they passed? You know that in that big, beautiful bill that was passed, you know they cutting them food stamps. Yeah, they cutting the food stamps. And now you have to, from 18 to 54, you have to volunteer 80 hours a month. You have to work 80 hours a month or go to school. Either one of those things from ages 18 to 54. Some people already done got cut off their food stamps. Yeah, some people already done got cut off their food stamps. Now, this is what I got to say. The food stamps already don't last the whole month. They already don't last the whole month. And it ain't like they give you a lot of food stamps anyway. And with the cost of food, them food stamps ain't going that far nowhere, but they are good to have, no matter what the amount is. So, Trump, in other words, he like, you're not playing on the system no more. You done played long enough. No. Go out there and figure it out. Learn how to fish. Learn how to hunt. That sounds like what he's saying. I'm glad I'm about to be 55.
Well, as y'all can see, food stamps has been cut. They have been cutting people food stamps off left and right today or whatever or whatnot. And I am so happy they are cutting people food stamps off. Y'all been sitting on these food stamps for 2-3 years. It's time to work. It's not fair to people who go to work every day. It's not fair to women who got multiple kids, but she go to work every day and she can't get food stamps. It's time, you guys. Y'all got to work. And it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. I'm happy that they're cutting food stamps. I'm happy. People, if you can work, you don't need food stamps. You can walk, you don't need food stamps. You can move your hands, you don't need food stamps. I said what I said. So are you guys happy they are cutting food stamps? And hold up. Now, if you disabled, I think they deserve food stamps. But if your ass can work, it just is what it is. Ain't no reason you should have been on food stamps for 5-6 years, boo. Thank you, Donald J. Trump. I approve that message. What do you guys think about the food stamps getting cut off? Drop a comment.
A lot of y'all finna feel how we been feeling all these years, cause Trump new bill came into effect on the 1st, and he cutting 2 million y'all off stamps. Now mind y'all, when y'all started acting funny with us and didn't want to, sell your yamps, we let y'all live. We didn't say anything. When Keith started acting funny with me, I was like, okay, I chalked up to the chin. I just had to balance my money and redo my budget. I couldn't buy the things I wanted to buy. Now y'all finna feel how we feel. We don't want y'all get on here crying, asking for no CAs. Because we been doing this for years. Y'all have fun at the grocery store. Because we going to be looking at y'all when y'all be in the line. And y'all be asking us, no, we don't got a thing. Rethink your choices. Learn your lesson. The next time you need me, I ain't gonna be there. Okay?
Yo, parents, y'all gotta do better. Seriously. Y'all remember back in the days when our parents used to be like, yo, you can't work because they're gonna cut my food stamps and this and this and that. We're in 2025 and it's still the same way. A lot of y'all parents tell y'all kids that's like 14, 15, 16 years old, 17, that they want to work, but then you tell them no because they're going to cut your food stamps. What? Why are you stopping your child from working, from making money where he can chip in also to buy more food? And you're worried about food stamps? You're worried about them taking your Medicaid? You're worried about fucking your Section 8 being gone because rent goes up now, your son is working or your daughter? Like, bro, stop. You would want better for your kids. If they want to work, let them fucking work. Let them get that experience that you never had gotten because you're so fucking lazy. You heard it here first. I don't care how you feel. It's just facts. Stop worrying about food stamps. Go get a fucking job. Let your child fucking work. Can't with this shit. Share this, repost this, because there's a lot of y'all out there that are dealing with this shit now. And there's a lot of y'all out there that are telling your kids that they can't fucking work. So share this, repost this, and don't forget to follow.
I got a letter in the mail yesterday that told me that my housing stuff was like defunded and they can't help me with any of my bills anymore, including electric and gas. And if I were to move, they couldn't help me move anymore. So it's super cool as a single mom that literally can't work a ton because I have my son. So that's sick. And then my son's in early intervention, and yesterday they came and they told me they can't help me with gas cards anymore, which put gas in my car so that way I could take my son to appointments and play groups and literally like the grocery store. My phone shuts off tomorrow, my internet's off, I can't pay my electric, and then they just defunded all of that stuff, and now I don't get help with anything.
Come make my breakfast smoothie with me after I discovered my food stamps were cut this morning. Let me tell you what kind of person is on food stamps, and it might surprise you. I'm a full-time college student studying biology on the pre-dental track. Currently, I fully financially support myself, and during the school year, I work 20 plus hours a week to meet my bills. I work as a server, I'm in 3 organizations, and I still try to stay active and try to work on my passions. It's not easy, but I was really grateful for having food stamps. EBT honestly isn't just for who you think it is. It's also for the students and the young adults trying to make it work, balancing work, school, rent, and even their dreams. So I'm sad, genuinely, that this happened today. It's going to make affording food a lot more difficult for me, and I'm going to have to rework a new plan. But thankfully, I have a lot of trial and error under my belt, and I can show you what I'm going to do if you're struggling.
This is the store right here where they stole all my goddamn food stamps at yesterday. $850. And people in the comments from my last video that's going kind of viral right now are saying that the people from the store are probably in on it. And I really, honestly, in my heart, do believe that, because when I called that manager yesterday, he didn't sound too reassuring, okay? So I really believe that he was in on it. And y'all, it's taking everything in me not to go up here and act the goddamn fool. But when I tell y'all my mental health is at risk because of this, yesterday when I found out that all of my stamps was gone, I literally instantly, my heart rate went up. I started shaking. I felt like I was gonna throw up. Like, I deal with something called vertigo. It's been doing fine, but yesterday it was like my vertigo was triggered. I started feeling dizzy and nauseous. I thought I was going to have to call the ambulance on myself. And if I go up to this goddamn store and these folks don't say anything other than, here go your food stamps back, I'm going to lose it. And then I'm gonna have to take my kids with me. That's the main reason I didn't go yesterday, because I knew I was going to have to take my kids with me. So I got to take my kids with me, and to see the look on their faces, I'm really going to act a fool in here if these folks don't give me my shit back. That's the only reason my ass ain't been up there yet. That's the only reason I ain't been up there yet. Because trust me, I want to go up there and act a fool and just take my food. I swear. But it's okay, because God gonna bless us. God is already blessing us. People have sent me some donations so far, and I'm gonna use all of that I've gotten so far to grocery shop with. So I'm gonna do a big grocery shop haul this weekend with all the donations that we've gotten. But y'all, I'm mad. I am mad, and I'm still contemplating on going up to this store. I wish I had somebody to go with me. I wish my brother was here, because my brother would have did the same thing, baby. But I'm going to figure it out, y'all. And who knows? I might go up there in the morning. I might go up there when I get my kids out of school today. But I'm still, like, I've calmed down some, because I know we're going to be okay and we're going to have food regardless. But, y'all, I'm mad. So if you stay near this Key Food, it's located at 3550 Broadway. It's in Manhattan. I think it's, like, close to the Bronx. It's up there, like, near 145th Street. If you shop at this Key Foods, be careful. I'm starting to boycott Key Foods, because I don't even know if it was a Key Foods that took my info off the card, because I shop at Key Foods all the time. It's one across the street from me. But I'm not going to give them another $1. That's it. Every month from now on, I'll just be shopping at BJ's. But yeah, I swear I want to go take my shit back. I do. Like, it's taking everything in me not to go up there. But I know if I go up there, them folks probably going to have to call the ambulance for me, because I'm probably going to pass out from anger. So y'all, I lost my food stamps, and I'm trying to tell y'all, that shit hurt. That shit hurt. I'm not playing. That shit hurt. So I lost my food stamps over 6 months ago, but I got put onto game, and I wish I would have did this before I had my food stamps. Like, this is what all the palm colored folks be doing. Y'all better get on board. I'm about to tell y'all. So I started going to my local food banks, like, because I do need it. I need it for real. I started, you know, getting into groups and stuff like that to figure out where they are. And I kid y'all not, let me tell y'all, at these food banks, it don't be a lot of us out there. It be a lot of you know who out there. And they be trying to fight over this food, but they give you real good food. Like, the ones I be going to, I'm like, everything. I go to the store for like little knick-knack stuff. I don't go to the store for all my big boat stuff. I get my meat, my fresh vegetables, my fruit, my grain, all of that. I'm talking about my canned, my non-perishable items. I get all of that, and I'm grateful. And if y'all want to see like how much stuff I be getting and what I be getting, like, comment, inbox me. If you around in my area, you know, I'm in Georgia, let me know. I could probably help you.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
So my husband just told me that I need to get a job so that I could go 50-50 with him on bills. I told him that I don't want to work because if not, I'm not going to get no more EBT or cash assistance. Why would I want to work and lose all my state benefits? That doesn't make sense to me. I get $1,200 in cash assistance and $3,700 in food stamps. You do the math. He's telling me that, we need to go 50-50 because he's tired of having to pay all the bills and I don't do anything around the house. So I told him, okay, you're lucky that you don't have to pay a dime for food because if not, then there would really be an issue. He wants to take away my cash assistance. And I told him, absolutely not. What am I going to stay with? He's like, at least help me with half of that money put towards the bills. And I told him, no, I'm not going to do that. That's my money so I could have fun and do what I want to do. I also lied to him and told him that I don't get no more child support because he wanted me to give him that money. And I told him no. I just told him that they dropped the case because the kid's children passed away.
Everybody who out there selling them food stamps, from now on, if you get caught, it's a state jail felony. Say, for instance, you selling your food stamps and you loan somebody else your card, they're going to spend money off of there. It is a state jail felony to sell your food stamps now if they catch you. That's called food stamp fraud. Hey, they have locked up a lot of people behind this shit. I don't know if y'all seen that video where they went to that apartment complex and started locking up everybody for food stamp fraud. If you selling food stamps, if you loaning somebody your food stamp card and they are caught with your card, both of y'all are being charged. That is a charge. I didn't know that. I didn't know that you can go to jail if you say, hey, I want to loan you some of my food stamps. You have to physically go into the store with that person and buy the food your damn self. Or let's say they get pulled over and the cops ask them for their ID and they pull out all their information and they find out, oh, you got somebody else's card on you that don't got your name on it. It's a state jail felony now, y'all. Ain't that fucked up?
Michigan woman is facing serious charges after authorities say that she turned her government food benefits into a side hustle. Listen to this. So 32-year-old Talia, she took her food stamp benefits and bought baking goods from the store, and then she would take those baking goods and sell them on Facebook Marketplace. On June 30th, she was charged with a felony, which was one count of food stamp fraud of $1,000 or more, which is a felony that carry up to 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine. Now, Talia was arrested on August 4th, and she was later released after posting a bond. She was arraigned on August the 13th, and she was granted a $50,000 personal bond. She is scheduled to return to court on September the 3rd for her preliminary exam, and that's where the judge will decide if it was enough evidence to convict her of the crimes that she was accused of. Now, y'all tell me what y'all think about this story.
You think that people who use SNAP EBT or food stamps, it's all the same thing, just however you know it as, do you think that they should be able to use that government assistance to buy junk food and sweetened drinks and candy? Because in the state that I live in South Carolina, our governor is trying to pass a new law that says that we are not allowed to use our food stamp benefits in order to buy such things as candy, soft drinks, sweetened juices, things like that. Also, don't mind my hair. This is my bedtime hair, okay? So you've already had a second to think about what your answer would be, but here are my thoughts on the situation. I am on SNAP benefits because I'm a disabled mom. I'm on SSI. I'm on SSDI. I'm on Medicaid. I am in one job right now that's only part-time. I'm working my ass off to get out of my situation, okay? Don't even start with me. Now, for me personally, I will always prioritize a pack of chicken over a bag of candy. I will always prioritize made good bars or juice pouches that I know are low sugar for my kids. I always get whatever my kids need, honestly, will always come off of that EBT way before anything that I could ever want for myself. And I am always sure to come up to the last week and some change of the month. That's with me budgeting, and that's with me looking for the best deals on things. That's with me choosing meals that come with the least amount of ingredients. Quite frankly, I don't really know how people afford the junk, if I'm honest, because to me that just says that they really aren't able to have quality meals at home at all. And I mean, to an extent, like, yeah, that's kind of concerning. Like, what are you guys actually eating at home? Like, I'm not really sure, because I'm struggling to make ends meet and to make full meals work the way I need to all month long. However, there is a Facebook post about this new announcement from our state, and of course everyone's in the comments, arguing about the fact that every kid, no matter what their socioeconomic status is, deserves a bag of Skittles every now and then. Like, God forbid they have a little bit of candy. To which I agree. Like, my kids get sweet stuff like that too. Like, they get candy, especially like on Halloween and like on different times of the year. Like, they get that stuff too. I just think for me personally though, I will literally buy, if I want to get them like candy or junk or things like that, I will literally buy it off of the EBT. I will put everything else on the EBT, and if I can budget it, then I will get the candy or the special item off of EBT. Just because I am in such a scarcity, resource hoarding kind of mindset that I don't want to lose out on any kind of assistance that I might need for something really valuable, like a pack of chicken. Another argument that was made in the comment section was about how if these people who are on SNAP EBT benefits, they're also on Medicaid, and by letting them just continuously buy the junk all the time, then it's just making them more sick, which furthers their need for Medicaid. And unfortunately, people are in the comments talking about it being their taxpayer dollars, and they're worried about that. Unfortunately, that's not really the way to go about it. If you have genuine concern for the health of people, that's one thing, but it has absolutely nothing to do with your taxpayer money, okay? Like, these are definitely human beings that we're talking about, so that much did kind of get on my nerves a little bit, but I also kind of understand the principle too. However, I also stand firmly on the fact that, like, everybody is allowed to do whatever they want. Like, if you can go grocery shopping and buy whatever you want when you're not on assistance, why can't other people have that privilege? Because there's also programs like WIC that will force you to get certain things for your kids. And I mean, you can double dip. You can be on WIC and you can be on SNAP at the same time. Like, they already have a program that's like really regulated for stuff like that. Not to mention too, I think about the times when, like, if I was gonna go donate items to my kids' daycare and they wanted cupcakes for like a party or pretzels or, whatever. Well, I'm sorry, if I didn't have the money on that personally, like, that was going to be budgeted out of my EBT that month. And I knew that that was going to be a risk that I was going to have to take, and that I was going to have to make it up somewhere else if I could on my next paycheck or whatever. It really just depended. There was only one time I was able to even really swing that. But yeah, that's exactly what it was. So, I mean, kids get opportunities where they're expected to bring things in, and the parents have to figure out how to afford that. And if they're on SNAP assistance, like, I mean, sure, if you're in a situation like that, like, I don't think you should have to use your government benefits to supply things to a classroom. Like, you're the last person that should be donating for things like that. But there's also like that sense of normalcy that you want to have when you're in poverty. Like, you want to be able to give to the class. Like, I felt so freaking bad every single time my kids went to these parties at the daycare and I saw all the things that they were coming home with from the parents, and I know I didn't give a single thing to those parties. I hated that. So anyway, I guess the moral of the story is, I know I'm definitely yo-yoing here. I'm working through it as I'm talking to you. Moral of the story is, I honestly feel like you should just leave people alone. Like, they're already going through enough right now. They know what's best for their kids, and if they're not already getting a DSS call on them, then what does it matter? Okay, like, seriously, their kids are clearly fine. If they are a little overweight, that's none of our business, honestly. But I don't know. There are so many things that I just keep going back and forth on it. So anyway, what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments, because I'm kind of curious what your thoughts are.
Lost everything. Let me get you your change.
Oh no. I'll buy your daughter a hot dog and consider it a birthday present from me.
Thank you. I don't even know what to say.
You don't need to say anything.
Bella. Kidding, but we just lost our food stamp. And on top of that, I am still $2,000 in credit card debt. In case you're new here, I'm a stay-at-home mom trying to pay off $2,000 in credit card debt. Today, we unfortunately found out that we lost our food stamp. If you're watching this, it actually does help when you like, comment, share, say. And I know it's annoying when people say that, but I really mean it. I'm not trying to be famous. I'm just trying to get my family through and finally get this debt paid off. So yeah, vibes are very low today, but I did tell my husband that we lost our food stamps. And y'all, when I tell you that he started pacing like the world was ending, I was like, yeah, I know. And now I'm just over here cleaning the bathroom, trying to keep it together, continuing to post my videos, hoping that maybe finally they start to pay off. When it comes to my credit card, right now we are at $1,977 left. I've got a $61 payment pending. I'm not gonna lie, some days it feels pointless, but I continue to post because I know that this might be the only way that I can turn things around. And yeah, I know that people scroll past stuff like this all the time, but if this is on your For You page, it's probably for a reason. Listen, I'm just a regular stay-at-home mom doing what I can to get us back on track. So if you're still watching this, thank you. Don't forget to follow, comment, share to a friend if you can. I'm stressing so much right now, but you watching this helps more than you know. Love you, bye.
Update from my last video. I was told to go to the police station and make a police report and take to welfare. The police station told me to just go to welfare. So I go to welfare and they're telling me that there's most likely I'm not even going to get my food stamps back. My food stamps come around every month on the 20th. So we won't get our original amount back until the 20th. Even though I got a card here from welfare to supposedly for them to investigate into it is what they said, but there's a possibility we're not getting our food stamps back. Like I said, we were scammed. It's my kids. Whoever it was, you stole from my children. You stole from my children. I do not work. I can't work. I'm on fixed income. I have lupus with a whole other variety of problems with my back and everything else. And then this, I give to people all the time. I never ask for anything, ever. If anyone wants to be kind and donate to my kids, I don't even care if I eat or have anything to drink. I'm thirsty right now. I don't care. I'm about to leave and go spend a little bit of money. I have to get them some french fries and nuggets because they didn't deserve this whatsoever. I'm sorry. I don't know what the world has come to, but this is not fair. This is not fair. This shouldn't happen to us. It can happen to anyone. Don't scam your cards at any gas stations. Check the swipers and whatnot. So you don't get scammed. At least maybe my video can help other people, but if anybody would like to be kind and donate, I have a Cash App, my cash tag. I will put it at the bottom, for I know nobody will help. I have an electric bill that's overdue right now. I have to pay that. I need cat food. I need trash bags. I need kitty litter, too, on top of it all. And this happens. I would really appreciate it. If you could do it for them, I'd appreciate it.
So I don't collect SNAP or Medicaid for myself. I don't get housing. But I got a lot of messages of people that went to go or they were supposed to get food stamps loaded this month and they didn't. And a lot of people were in the state of Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia, Arkansas. Is this happening to a lot of people? A lot of disabled people receive letters that they're cut down to like $10 a month. I don't know what's going on, y'all. But I promise I will try to find out because I have friends that work in state offices, but only in Delaware, Pennsylvania, Georgia, and Louisiana. This is pretty scary. You guys remain calm. Start looking for food sources. Spend your food stamps wisely if you receive them this month, please. When you get your income taxes, please, if you get them, put money up for groceries, especially if you collect food stamps or even Medicaid, because now this is bad. I woke up to all these messages. Just hang in there and I will see.
The fact that I got y'all fucking pressed. So anyway, for the 15th millionth fucking time, I do not receive assistance. I work and I DoorDash just like y'all. I pay taxes out of my check just like y'all. I just think that people should not starve and should not be fucking homeless, especially in America. And if my punk ass 86 cents a fucking month can help that, then yes, please take the 86 cents a month. It's not going to break me. It's not going to make me. It's not going to break me. And the fact that y'all are mad at little Susie's welfare check and not mad at corporate welfare is astonishing to me. You're not mad that the government just gave themselves another fucking raise and they work fucking 180 days a fucking year? If that, but you're mad at Timmy's EBT card. That makes no sense. That makes no sense whatsoever. The government got y'all pissed at the wrong fucking people. The government is always trying to make the middle class think that, oh, it's the poor people's fault. It's the poor people's fault. This, that, and the third. It's not. It's the fucking government's fault.
If you're in California and you receive food stamps or Medi-Cal, then stick around. I'm a caseworker, and I do Medi-Cal and I do food stamps. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I just want to tell you guys to please use your benefits to your advantage. Like if you receive food stamps, you can apply for Walmart, this Walmart subscription, Amazon Prime. You can go to the zoo, the museum, the aquarium for cheaper or free tickets. There's so much you can do as long as you have the EBT card. You can get a free phone. You can get a free, what's it called? A free, either laptop or iPad. Well, it won't be an iPad, obviously. It'll be just a, but yeah, so take advantage of the things that you can get if you receive like food stamps and Medi-Cal, because all you need is your card and your ID. So even if, let's say, you don't receive food stamps anymore, right? You could still apply for the subscriptions like the Amazon Prime for half off, or the Walmart subscription is, I think, $6.99. And all they ask for is the card and your ID. So like they won't know if it's active or not. You can also get discounts on your utilities. You can call your electricity company. You can call your internet company. They give discounts if you are low income and are receiving SNAP benefits.
Okay guys, this is going to be a little bit longer video and it could be considered a controversial topic. However, I'm going to talk about it anyway, and I really don't care who it pisses off because, I pretty much do that every day anyway. Now, I had a situation happen this morning with my oldest daughter, and it is extremely upsetting because I think a lot of people have this misconception that people that receive food assistance programs all sit on their asses and don't work, okay? That is not the case for many families. You never know what got that person into that situation and why they are receiving food assistance programs, okay? Now, what happened was my daughter did not receive her food assistance. She gets a measly $200 a month, okay? It is a supplement to help her. And here's the reason why. Because she took on 2 children that were in the foster care system that were not her children. And because of her loving heart, she took them in and she adopted these 2 boys, okay? It's a very long story and it would take me 2 days to tell you the whole story of that. However, because they were in foster care, my daughter was fostering them and has now adopted them. She receives a supplement to help her with those boys that were a difference in her income to be able to provide food for her whole family, okay? So, this morning, she called in about her food assistance because she had not received it. And they told her that somebody had stolen her benefits. At somewhere in New Jersey is where it was showing, and her benefits had been stolen. Now, this is the real kicker. Congress And this has happened to over 180 people right now, just in the state of Iowa, okay? And as of right now, Congress is not refunding back those people that those benefits were taken from. I find that insane, okay? That is mind-blowing to me, because these families truly depend on that help to feed their family and their children. It is very sad. It is very upsetting. And not every family is in a position to be able to just hand that money over to help with. Okay? Not every family is in a position to be able to help her. And I find it really sad that people are so judging about people that receive benefits, because you never know what got that family to that place. Okay? So that is a personal story. I'm sharing that so that maybe it will change people's minds on how important it is to not help our government vote out certain programs that help families like my daughter. Okay? Don't take away their programs like Medicaid and all these kinds of things, because you don't know what landed that person to be in that situation, that they're receiving medical care or they're receiving food assistance. Okay? Stop the judging. Don't put everybody in to the same cookie cutter, because not every family is the same. Okay? Now, we all know, yes, there are some people that abuse the system. We all know that. That's truth. But not everybody does. Okay? And when a family that is as large as my daughter's loses $200 out of their food to be able to purchase for their children for the month, it is devastating. So, that's my rant for...
Motherfuckers keep playing my motherfucking food stamps. $23, bitch. $23. $23. I tell you what, bitch. When I reapply, let me get... If I don't get $293, you bitches. The whole department.
Wasn't the woke mob that did that. It was your own people. You asked for this. Now, eat your sadness plain, room temp, no sugar.
That's the video. Please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think down below, and have a good weekend, guys.